Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a story time, and I've never done a story time before. This is going to be very interesting. I do have my wine on deck. I am drinking some Roscato, the rosé one. I love it. By the way, Roscato is my favorite wine. Just FYI, right? So, let me sip my wine first. So I'm going to be doing a story time, and just a disclaimer, for those of you who might watch this video and know the story, this is not, I'm not doing this with any bad intentions. The past is the past. I am happy right now, and I just want to share the story because now it's funny to me. Okay, literally, it's so funny to me. So if you're interested in watching this video, just keep on watching. All right, so here we go. I'm not like the best at like telling stories, you guys, but I'm gonna try my best, okay? And I'm gonna try to be entertaining, so please just bear with me. All right, so this was like years ago. Yeah, basically my friend took my man, right? And I remember back then I was so naive, I was so dumb, like I was so young. And at this point I had a boyfriend, right? So me and my boyfriend, you know, we really cannot, like, we couldn't see each other like that because my parents were like very, very strict. Like, my parents did not play. Like, for me to go to the movies with my friends, my mom had to call my friend's mother. They had to come pick me up. It was a hassle. Like, my friends, I'm pretty sure my friends at the time, they didn't want to deal with that. It was just too much, right? But my mom didn't play about me and my safety, and I don't blame my mom because things are crazy out here, you know? So, me and my boyfriend, we would only talk through Facebook. At the time, I didn't have a phone either. I was like 15 years old, I think. I was like 15 or 16. I was like 16. Yeah, I was 16. Excuse me. So, you know, me and my boyfriend, we're like all in love, right? We're texting, messaging through Facebook and everything. You know, I was like glued on the computer every day talking to him. And my mom already knew about my boyfriend at the time. My dad also knew, but my dad did not like him at all. My dad could not stand him. And, you know, I had a group of friends. I had three, it was three of us, including myself, right? So one of them, her name was, I'm gonna call her Cece, and the other one we're gonna call her what we're gonna call her, dang, we're gonna call her Maria, right? Okay, so Cece and Maria. So I was very close to Cece. Like, Cece and I, we were like, that was my bitch, like that was my girl. And everything was fine with me and Cece. You know, we were cool. We would do a lot of crazy stuff. You know, we were teenagers. Like, you know, when you're a teenager, you just want to do crazy things. Me and Cece were cool. We were like, that was my girl. That was like my sis, right? Then a few years later, I think maybe like a year later of me and Cece's friendship, we met Maria. And Maria, she had just moved to the States, right? And I knew Maria, and I was just like, damn, like, I know you. Like, what's up? You know, how you doing? How you been? You know, it was nice meeting you and everything. It's nice seeing you again and stuff. Like, you know, everything was just cool. So at this time, right, we had like a little place, like a Honduran place, where everybody will go. This is so funny because I'm pretty sure somebody's watching this and they can like point, they know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's okay. So yeah, so we had a place where all the Hondurans, like different people will go and chill like during the weekend, and my mom and like my parents will always take me there because they live there. That was like their second home. So we would go over there, and that's where Maria was, you know, and I was with my boyfriend, I was with Cece and everybody else. It was like a gang, you know, we were all deep in there, you know, like, what's up? Like, so I went and talked to Maria, and I was like, hi Maria, how you doing? You know, I was kind of talking to her. Maria seemed a little bit like, very like dry or whatever, you know, because she was new to the area, and she was like, I guess she was just trying to like read people or whatever. So me, because I was so friendly, I still am, but not to that extent, but I was too friendly back then, y'all. And I went to this girl and I was like, come on, let me go show you, let me come introduce you to my friends, you know. So I introduced her to Cece, and I introduced her to my boyfriend and my other friend and everybody else. Like, I introduced this girl to the whole gang, y'all. You know, me being nice, trying to give her a nice welcome, trying to make her feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how it feels when you move to a different country, you don't know nobody. So I'm trying to be nice to Maria, right? Okay. So things, you know, days go by, months go by. Me and Maria and Cece become like a clique, right? So it was 3 of us, the clique. Like, every time you saw Maria, you saw me and you saw Cece. So Cece and Maria at some point became really close, and I started to feel left out. But this is the thing. I was young, right? Maria was already like, she was old enough. I'm not gonna give too many details. Maria was old enough, and Cece was around, like, she was younger than me. So, but I was the one that my parents didn't play, so I really couldn't do nothing. And so I was the girl with the boyfriend though. Maria and Cece were single, so I was the only girl with the boyfriend. And I think they feel like I was different because I had a boyfriend, and they could relate on things, and I couldn't relate because I had a boyfriend. I don't know, you know how girls be, you know what I'm saying? So this whole time, y'all, Maria, this is where things get spicy, right? Oh, girl, this is where things get spicy. Maria had a crush on my boyfriend, but I didn't know. So Maria, like, she will go, like, my boyfriend will pick her up, you know, to go places and stuff like that. And my boyfriend would tell me, you know, but I didn't think anything of it. Like, I was so naive, y'all. Like, I was so dumb. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, okay, you know, till I say, hey, you know, y'all be safe or whatever. But we will always be like messaging on Facebook. Man, one day he calls me and tells me that he's at Maria's house eating. And I was like, oh, okay, till I say hey. Like, till I say hey or whatever, bring me some food. Y'all was so dumb. I'm like, tell her to bring me some food till I say hey or whatever, you know. But he was honest though, like, he was being honest, because I don't think, all right, I don't know, but I don't know if he knew what was going on. He says he told me he didn't know anything, but I kind of feel like he knew something, because, you know, men know when a person is interested. They be knowing. He knew. So anyway, y'all, long story short, Maria had a crush on my boyfriend at the time, and Maria was still trying to be my face, be my friend, right? So one day, me and my boyfriend break up. Like, he broke up with me, y'all. He broke up with me, and he was actually, oh my God, I remember this. It was actually Christmas Day, and I was at my house in the computer on Facebook, you know, messaging him and stuff. And he told me that he couldn't be with me no more, that he wishes that I was with somebody that my dad loved because he couldn't take it anymore, and that he still loves me, but he just can't be with somebody who he cannot see every time or whatever. You know, he wanted me to be more available, right? But I couldn't be more available or whatever. So I was broken. I was sad. I went to my room because I had a whole bunch of pictures of us in my room and everything, and his name. And okay, we're gonna call him Pedro. I'm sorry, I'm letting the story, but his name is Pedro, right? So Pedro, I had Pedro and Alexa all over my room and everything. Y'all, I was broken. I ripped all of that stuff. Like, he gave me a hat. I threw the hat on the trash. I was mad, okay? So a week goes by, and at this point I had a phone already, right? Because my cousin had gave me a phone. And Maria calls my phone. And Maria tells me that that's her man and that she needs me to stop texting him. Wait a minute, sis. Like, you telling me the girl he loves, okay, that first of all, y'all, and again, I was so dumb and like so like naive that I told this girl, you know what, you can have him. I don't want him. You can be with him if you want to, be happy with him. I don't care. Yeah, God bless y'all. I was saying this, but I was so mad at the same time. Like, I remember at the time I was like, why is this bitch calling my phone? Like, why are you even calling me, bitch? Sorry. Sorry. I just went back to that same time, but I was like, why are you calling me? Anyway, so I go on Facebook. Maria and him and Pedro are taking pictures. Like, they're posting their pictures on Facebook and everything. You know, they all lovey-dovey and everything. You know, and they're like, you know, kissing. She's sitting on his lap. You know, I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, all right. I'm mad. Like, I'm like, okay, bitch. Like, okay, all right. So what happened next? I think, okay, so after that, I think they actually dated for like 3 months. I remember it was like 3 months, and then he came back to me. And he was telling me, you know what? I'm sorry, like, I didn't really like her. I was just with her because, you know, I just wanted somebody there with me. I didn't want to be by myself, and I knew she liked me, and da. You know, man always tried to make us, man ain't shit, okay? So he was telling me, he was giving me all these excuses, y'all, as to why he was messing with her, right? And I remember one day I saw him at a party because his family invited me to a birthday party of one of his cousins. You know, because I was still part of the family. Like, the family never knew me. I was official, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I was at the party and he was there. And I went with my parents to the party because my parents couldn't leave me. I couldn't go nowhere by myself. So I went with my parents and he was there and he saw me. And Maria was at the party too. And Sissy was there too. And at this point, I don't mess with both, because to me it was just like, y'all petty, y'all fake, because y'all both knew y'all liked my man, and now y'all want to be my face, and no, I ain't messing with y'all no more. So I was just like, nah. So guess what, at the party he came to me, we're talking, and of course I still loved him. Like, I was so in love with this guy, you know. And guess what, me and Pedro made up. And I think Cece saw me and him making up, and I guess Cece went and told Maria, and then Maria and him got into a fight, and then he went to drop her off, and then he came back and he told me that he loved me. He told me that he loved me, and we got back together. Y'all. I was so naive, y'all. Like, I was really dumb. I didn't know any better. I just love this man, you know. And moral of the story is that be careful with who you introduce your men to. If you have a friend that you trust, be careful still, because you never know what, like, how friends make, like, how your friend might see your man, you know. You don't know if she's gonna like him. You don't know if she's gonna think that the way he treats you is good, so she might like him for that. I don't know. But after that situation, I stopped trusting females with my man. Even the family members. I'll say this, even family members. I don't trust my sister. I don't trust mom. Nobody. Mom, sorry. Sister, sorry. But I'm just being real, because you never know what's happening or what's going through their mind. And with this situation, I guess I'll say I was traumatized with the situation, because I really consider these two girls my friend. And I just felt betrayed on both parties, because I felt like Cece could have had my back, especially because I knew Cece before Maria, and you know, Maria was just like, whatever. But that's the story. That's the story. I hope you guys liked it. I try to be detailed, but I didn't want to give too many details either, because, you know, like, I don't want no problems, because people be petty, y'all. But I hope you guys like the story. If you want more story times on here, let me know. I'm feeling nice with this one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So good. And yeah, you guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more of these videos, let me know because I will deliver. I hope you guys stay safe right now during this quarantine. Please take precautions. Make sure you stay home. And I love you guys so much. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.